welcome to the Jamshedpur Cluster Final of the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021. The cycle brand takes great pride in India's heritage and culture and has centered its mission and vision around the same. Hence, the cycle brand has conceptualized the Cycle Heritage Quiz with a view to enlighten young minds on the 5,000-year-old heritage of our nation. The Cycle Heritage Quiz is an all-India level quiz competition that celebrates India's rich culture and heritage, with participants spanning the length and breadth of the nation. Yes, by length and breadth, I mean length and breadth. We have had participants from Kashmir, we have had participants from Kanyakumari, we have had participants from Arunachal Pradesh, we've had participants from Lakshadweep, all attempting the preliminaries of this quiz. In this quiz, participants get a chance to showcase their knowledge and passion for India's heritage. As we know, we are still dealing with effects of the global pandemic. Hope all of you are staying safe. Hence, the Cycle Heritage Quiz is being held in a special online format. In this quiz, we have divided India into 18 different clusters. After a grueling preliminary stage, where participants took part in 4 rounds with questions on the heritage of our nation, along with special focus rounds on the heritage of their region, we have our 6 finalists from each cluster. And yes, you are among 108 cluster finalists from around 30,000 participants. So you are already winners. Now we have the finals for the Jamshedpur cluster, where students from across Bihar and Jharkhand have taken part. So now let's meet our 6 participants. At participant number 1, we have Jasmine from TPS Patna. Hi, Jasmine.
Hello, sir.
So, Jasmine, how was your experience taking part in the preliminary rounds of Cycle Heritage Quiz?
So it was nice. I mean, I get to know a lot of questions. Some of them were wrong, but at the same time, some of them were correct as well. So, I mean, the wrong question, I even searched them that what would be the correct answer and got to know the correct. So, yeah, I even learned a lot of things.
Great, great. And all the best to you, Jasmine. Hope you do really well. Next, we have Aryan Mishra from Loyola School, Jamshedpur. So, Aryan, how did you feel when you got the news that you have been shortlisted for the Jamshedpur Cluster Final?
Yeah, so I was not expecting that I'll qualify for the cluster final. I just got a call from the team Cycle Heritage, and it is till now a very good experience. We have seen very less quizzes talking about heritage of India, so it's a very unique and nice quiz.
Very good, Aryan, and all the best from all of us at the cycle team to you. Now, next we have Satvik, who's also from DPS Patna. Hello, Satvik.
Yes, sir.
Satvik, are you feeling confident of your chances?
Yes, sir. I'm confident.
Okay, that's the spirit. Be confident, relax, and play the quiz.
Yes.
And hope you do really well. Next, we have Yash, who's also from DPS Patna. Hi, Yash.
Good morning. Firstly, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Yash. And Yash, my question to you is, what is your favorite tourist spot in India or heritage location?
Sir, my favorite tourist site in India, sir, can I give it in the means of states and all?
Sure, sure, sure. Please, please.
Firstly, I love my own state, Bihar, but I like to visit places of natural beauty. And I have visited many states like Sikkim and Jammu and Kashmir too, which is now a union territory. So I went to my favorite tourist attractions in India is Ladakh. As I got a seminar topic in Ladakh, so when I was researching, I got to know many things about Ladakh, and I saw how beautiful the crown of the India and the heaven of the earth really looks like. And Sikkim, which when I visited there, it was a beautiful sight, very clean and hygienic. The tea plantations and many hill and valleys attracted me to learn more about India's heritage and tourist attractions.
Very good, Yash. And I'm sure you'll have a lot of questions spanning the length and breadth of the country during this quiz. And you'll get to learn a lot and experience a lot through this quiz as well. So Well done, Yash, and all the very best.
Thank you, sir.
And next we have from Loyola Jamshedpur, we have Shaurya. Hi, Shaurya.
Hello, sir.
And Shaurya, how did you feel when you got the news that you have been shortlisted for the cluster final?
I felt very exciting. It was, I've participated in many quizzes of Indian heritage, and it was a good thing that I got selected in this one also.
Great, great. All the best. Hope you keep your good run going.
Thank you.
And last but not the least, we have from DPS Patna, we have Aditya. Hi, Aditya.
Hello, sir.
And Aditya, have you taken part in many online quizzes?
Yes, sir, I generally take part in online quizzes, but they're generally quizzes about the STEM subjects, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, sir.
Okay, so how did you find this experience of participating in a quiz on Indian heritage?
Sir, it was really enlightening and a very unique experience because the only quiz that I have given that is remotely even close to this is about Gandhi ji.
Okay, okay, okay. So all the very best, Aditya. Hope you do really well. And
Thank you,
now
sir.
we are ready to start off with our first round, which is called Lakshya Bheda. So round one is called Lakshya Bheda, and here are the rules. So one question per participant. This round, of course, does not pass. So each question has 4 options. Each participant gets 3 attempts to answer each question, plus 15 if you get the correct answer in your first attempt, plus 10 if you get it in your second attempt, and plus 5 if you get it in your third attempt. All right. So our first participant is Jasmine. Parashurama gave all lands he conquered to the Brahmins and sat in penance at Gokarna. From there, he reached Kanyakumari. He threw his axe northward towards the ocean, across the ocean. This is a myth about the creation of which state? Is it A, Tamil Nadu? Is it B, Maharashtra? Is it C, Kerala? Or is it D, Karnataka?
So C, Kerala.
Okay, C, Kerala with a lot of hesitation, says Jasmine. But that's the right answer. Very well done. 15 points. Very good start for you, Jasmine. And now we will move on to our next participant, and that is Aryan. Aryan, your question is coming up on screen. So, which national park established in 1936 was once named as Ramganga National Park? Is it Corbett National Park? Is it Kanha National Park? Is it Pench National Park? Or is it Kaziranga National Park?
So I'll say it's D, Kaziranga National Park.
Okay, let's click on D, Kaziranga National Park. Sorry, that's the wrong answer. You have another try.
Kanha National Park, option B.
Okay, let's click on B, Kanha National Park. Sorry, that's also the wrong answer. Last try.
Then sir, Pench National Park, option C.
Okay, let's click on C, Pench National Park. Sorry, that's also the wrong answer. Not a very good round for you, Aryan. The correct answer, of course, is the Corbett National Park, which was known as Ramganga National Park for around 1 year's time. And then it was renamed, of course, after the great Jim Corbett. It was also known as Haley National Park before that. So no points, unfortunately, for you, Aryan. And now we have to move to our next participant, that is Satvik. Satvik, your question is coming up on screen now. Which of these legendary figures in Indian cricket captained the Indian national team? Okay. So is it A, Ranjit Singh ji, B, Palwankar Balu, C, Dilip Singh ji, or D, Nawab of Patauti Senior? Only one of these 4 has actually captained the Indian national team. So who is that?
I will go for the option D, Nawab of Pataudi SNO.
Okay, let's click on option D, Nawab of Patauti Senior. So Satvik, Nawab of Patauti Senior or Iftikhar Ali Khan Patauti is indeed correct. So you get 15 points. Ranjit Singh ji, of course, played for England, as did Dilip Singh ji. Palwankar Balu, unfortunately, never played Test cricket. India was not a Test playing nation during his time. Nawab of Patauti Senior, in fact, made his Test debut for England, but later in 1946, started to play for India, and he was the captain of India during that period. Of course, as we all know, his son, Nawab Patauti Jr. or Mansur Ali Khan Patauti, also captained India. So well done, Satvik. You get 15 points. And our next question is for Yash. Yash, the next question is coming up on screen now. On August 1, 2015, the Chhapra Delhi Chhapra Weekly Express was renamed as what in honor of a famous Bharat Ratna awardee? On August 1, 2015, the Chhapra Delhi Chhapra Weekly Express was renamed as what in honor of a famous Bharat Ratna awardee? Is it A, Tilak Express? Is it B, Prakash Express? Is it C, Loknayak Express? Or is it D, Mahamana Express?
I think it's option B, Prakash Express.
Okay, let's click on option B, Prakash. Sorry, that's the wrong answer. Your next try, please.
C, Loknayak Express.
Okay, option C, Loknayak Express is right or wrong. Let's see. Well done. 10 points to you, Yash. Very well done. Loknayak Express, of course, named after Jayaprakash Narayan, also known as Loknayak. So 10 points to you, Yash. So now we'll move on to our next question, and that is for Shaurya. Shaurya, your question is coming up on screen now. Which of these is an ancient stone slab located under the Bodhi tree directly beside the Mahabodhi temple? Is it A, Peacock Throne? Is it B, Vajrasana? Is it C, Lion Capital? Or is it D, Krishna's Butterfly?
Yeah, I would go for B, Vajrasana.
Okay, let's click on B, Vajrasana. Yes, that's the correct answer. 15 points to you. This is, of course, the Vajrasana of Gautama Buddha. Absolutely correct. So very well done, Shaurya. 15 points for you. Good start. And now we will move on to our next participant. That is Aditya. Aditya, your question is coming up on screen now. In a famous advertisement, which industrialist did Amul call Apro Superman? Is it A, Ratan Tata? Is it B, Mukesh Ambani? Is it C, Dhirubhai Ambani? Or is it D, JRD Tata?
So I think it's B, Mukesh Ambani.
Okay, let's click on B, Mukesh Ambani. No, that's the wrong answer. Your next try, please.
Sir, A, Ratan Tata.
Okay, let's click on A, Ratan Tata. Sorry, that's also a wrong answer. Your last try.
So C, Dhirubhai Ambani.
Okay, let's click on C, Dhirubhai Ambani. So sorry, the right answer indeed is JRD Tata. No points for you, Aditya, in this round, but you'll have lots more opportunities to score. And one of those opportunities will come in the next round, which is called Jigyasa. Let's take a look at the rules. So in this, you'll get one direct question per participant. This round passes clockwise, plus 10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. Once again, we will start off with our first participant, that is Jasmine. Jasmine, your question coming up on screen now. This traditional dessert is made of a stiff dough made up of all-purpose flour, ghee, and a pinch of baking soda. The discs are shaped with hands, deep-fried, and coated with a sugar syrup. They are sweet with a slightly flaky texture. Name this sweet dish, part of whose name means royal. That's a big hint. Name this sweet dish, part of whose name means royal.
Gulab jamun.
Not gulab jamun. Passing on to Aryan, who is our second participant.
Okay, so I'll take a guess
Yes.
at maybe jalebi.
Not jalebi. Passing on to Satvik.
I guess Balushahi.
Yes, it is Balushahi. Well done, Satvik. 10 points for you. Very, very good answer. You get another 10 points. And now it's time to move on to our second question. And that's a direct one for Aryan. Aryan, your question coming up on screen now. The Seleucid Empire at its greatest extended from Thrace in Europe to the border of India. It was carved out of the remains of Alexander the Great's Macedonian Empire. However, as the Seleucids started to advance in India, they were defeated by a ruler from which dynasty? This is for Aryan. Need the dynasty name. I don't need the specific ruler's name. I just need the dynasty name.
Okay, so I'll go with slave dynasty.
Not slave dynasty. Passing on once again to you can answer. Yes, Satvik, go for it.
I guess Mauryan Empire.
Of course, Mauryan dynasty, Mauryan empire, Seleucus Nicator's forces were defeated by Chandragupta Maurya. So the answer obviously becomes Maurya dynasty. So well done, Satvik. Another 10 points for you. And now the next direct question is for you. Let's have it on screen now. The Macpherson Committee in 1920, formed by the government of British India, recommended the establishment of an institution for imparting education in the field of mining and geology. The Association of Indian Mine Managers approached the government demanding the execution of the Macpherson Committee report. Hence, an institution was established in which city in 1926? I don't want the name of the institution. In which city it was established?
I guess IIT.
Passing on to Yash.
Okay, so I think Bombay, Mumbai.
Not Bombay. Let's move on to Shaurya.
Yeah, I guess Dhanbad.
Yes, of course, it's Dhanbad. Well done. 10 points. ISN Dhanbad was formed like this. Absolutely correct. Well done, Shaurya. 10 points to you. And the next one is a direct question for Yash. Yash, your question coming up on stream now. Prahlad saw the trunk of a tree pierced with arrows. Not far, he saw two hermits doing penance. Two divine bows and a pair of quiver were lying by the side. Prahlad asked the hermits as to why they would require weapons. Both replied that a person who works according to his capabilities earns respect. A battle ensued between Prahlad and the two hermits. So who were the two hermits? Yash, I need an answer now.
I want to pass. I don't know the answer.
Okay, passing. And moving to Shaurya.
The answer is Nar Narayan.
Nan Narayan is right. Beautiful answer, Shaurya. Fantastic. 10 points. Very good answer from you, Shaurya. And now the next direct question is coming your way. Let's have it on screen now. Shaurya, your question is, the traditional posture to play this instrument was Vajrasan or Darbari pattern. The instrument is placed diagonally. Upper god rests on the left shoulder, while the lower god is placed on the right thigh and the fingerboard is laid near the chest. It is believed that the instrument was created as a tribute to the beauty of goddess Parvati. Which instrument is being talked about? And I need a complete answer. Okay. So it's a two-word answer that I'm looking for, not a one-word answer. Okay. So this question is for Shaurya.
The answer is Rudra Veena. I got the answer from Goddess Parvati. I just thought.
Very good quizzing. That's brilliant quizzing from Goddess Parvati. Shiva made this instrument as a tribute to her beauty. Rudra Veena is right. Well done, Shaurya. 10 points to you. And now the last question of this round is for Aditya. Aditya, your question coming up on screen now. The mausoleum of Rabia Uddurani, the title conferred to Dilras Banu Begum, is one of the most famous structures constructed during the reign of the Mughals. The marble for the construction of the mausoleum was sourced from the marble mines in Jaipur. Its cost of construction is estimated to be around INR 6 to 7 lakhs. How do we better know this mausoleum? Or which is this mausoleum basically?
The Taj Mahal.
Not Taj Mahal, you jumped the gun. You have to pass to Jasmine.
So Hawa Mahal.
So Jasmine, it is not Hawa Mahal. We'll pass on to our next participant, that is Aryan. Aryan?
Sir, I'll go with Red Fort.
Not Red Fort. Now it passes on to Satvik.
I think Humayun's tomb.
Not Humayun's tomb. Next, we have to move to Yash.
Fort of Fatehpur, the Royal Palace of Fatehpur Sikri.
Fort or Royal Palace of Fatehpur Sikri is not the correct answer. Unfortunately, Yash, and we'll have to go to our next participant, and that is Shaurya. Shaurya, you have the answer?
Yeah, the only option left is Bibi Ka Maqbara or Mini Taj Mahal. So I'll go
It
with
is Bibi Ka Maqbara or Mini Taj Mahal. Fantastic answer. You are in great form. 10 more points to you, Shaurya. And I'm sure you will like what comes up next, because next we'll be announcing the scores after the first two rounds. All right, so the scores after round number 2 are Shaurya has got off to a brilliant start and is now leading with 55 points. Satvik is 20 points behind and is in second place with 35 points. Jasmine is third with 15 points. Yash is fourth with 10 points. We have a fifth spot for Aditya and also Aryan, who are yet to open their account, but there are still 2 more rounds to go. So I'm sure you will open your scores very soon. Reminder that 2 of you will qualify for our national quarterfinals. So there are still lots at stake in this episode of the Cycle Heritage Quiz, the Jamshedpur Cluster Final. Now we'll move on to our next round, which is called Trishanku. Trishanku, the rules are as follows. So 1 question per participant. This round does not pass. 3 clues leading to something or someone, plus 15 for getting it in the first attempt, plus 10 for getting it in the second attempt, and plus 5 for getting it in the third attempt. And now we will start off in reverse order. So this time the first question is going to go to Aditya. Aditya, your question is going to come up on screen now. Here's your first clue. He is credited with bringing free verse into modern Hindi prose.
So can I get the second clue?
Sure, let's move on to your second clue. Together with Jaishankar Prasad, Sumitra Nandan Pant and Mahadevi Verma, he is considered a pioneer of the Chayabad phase of Indian poetry.
So can I get the last one?
Okay, let's
second
move on
last
to
one.
your last clue. He is popularly known by his pseudonym Nirala.
So I don't know.
Okay, so the correct answer for this question is Surikant Tripathi. Unfortunately, Aditya, no points for you. We'll now move on to our next participant, that is Shaurya. Shaurya, your first clue is coming up on screen now. Rasna Genie is one of the lesser known characters created by this company.
I would like to have the next thing.
Sure. Let's move on to the next clue. Founded by Mr. Gulshan Rai in 1978 to promote comics among Indian children. This company was founded by Mr. Gulshan Rai in 1978 to promote comics among Indian children.
Diamond Comics.
Yes, of course, it is Diamond Comics. What else could it be? Well done, Shaurya. 10 points for you for guessing Diamond Comics correct. Well done. So let's move on to our third question of this round. And this time it is for Yash. Yash, your clue is coming up on screen now. Here is your first clue. He got international recognition for his theory of electron showers, propounded together with Walter Heitler in 1937. You are looking for a famous scientist of.
Can I get the second clue?
Okay, let's move on to the second clue. In 1941, he was elected as a fellow of Royal Society.
Third one.
Third clue. Okay, let's move on to the third clue. He founded India's atomic energy program and was the first chairman of the Atomic Energy Commission.
Is it Homi Jahangir Bhabha?
It is Homi Jahangir Bhabha. Well done, Yash. You get yourself 5 points. It is Homi Jahangir Bhabha. And now we will move on to our fourth question for this round. And this is a direct one for Satvik. Satvik, your first clue is coming up on screen now. He was the founder and chairman of the Institute of Rural Management, Anand, the first of its kind.
I will go for the clue, first one.
Okay, the next clue coming up. He was a recipient of the Ramon Magsaysay Award in 1953 and the Carnegie Foundation's Peace Award in 1960.
So the second clue.
Okay, let's move on to the last clue. His role in taking forward Tribhuvan Das Patel's Amul Dairy cooperative model made him known as the milkman of India.
So I think Verghese Kurian.
Yes, I'll give it to you. It's Dr. Verghese Kurian. So
Yes,
5 points for you, Satvik. Well done. It is, of course, the milkman of India associated with Amul, and that is Dr. Verghese Kurian. So 5 points for you, Satvik. And now we'll move on to the next question, and that is for Aryan. Aryan, your first clue is coming up on screen now. With over 30,000 students residing on campus, it is the largest residential university in Asia.
So I like to have the next clue.
Okay, let's move on to the next clue. The most prominent landmark is the Sri Vishwanath Mandir, located in the center of the campus.
So, is it the Banaras Hindu University?
It is the Banaras Hindu University. Well done. 10 points to you, Aryan. You open your account in this quiz. And now we will move on to the last question of this round. And that is a direct one for Jasmine. Jasmine, your first clue is coming up on screen now. This famous site was said to be situated between the two rivers, the Saraswati and the Drishadwati.
So clue, I mean another clue.
Okay, next clue. Let's move to the next clue. This site is also known as Dharmashetra.
So last clue.
Okay, let's move on to the last clue. This should make it very easy. The climatic battle of the Mahabharata took place here.
So I don't know the answer.
Can you guess? I mean, where did the Mahabharata battle take place? Jasmine, would you like to guess?
No, sir, I don't know the answer.
Okay, this was an easy one, and this is Kurukshetra, of course. That's where the battle of the Mahabharata took place. This Kurukshetra. With that, we come to the end of round number 3, and we'll have to take a look at the scores. All right, so scores after round number 3 are as follows. Shaurya still maintains a very healthy lead. He's on 65 points. Next, we have Satvik, who's got some really good answers. He's on 40 points. On third spot, we have a tie between Jasmine and Yash. Both are on 15 points. At fifth spot, we have Aryan on 10 points. But yet to open his account, in sixth spot, we have Aditya, who's on 0. So we'll now move on to our last round. But before that, a reminder, the top 2 from this quiz will move on to our national body. So the last round is called Divya Drishti. And here are the rules. So one direct question per participant. All questions are based on visuals. This round passes anti-clockwise. +10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. And the first question is for Aditya. Aditya, your visual is coming up on screen now. So Aditya, your question is, identify this set of or this complex of terracotta temples.
Sir, I do not know the answer.
Okay, passing to Shaurya, what's the answer?
I'll pass.
Okay, passing on to the next participant, and that is Yash. Yash, what is the answer?
It is a set of Bangla dome structures, and I don't know the name, so I want to pass.
Okay, let's pass to Satvik.
The Maluti temples.
Maluti temples is indeed right. Well done, Satvik. 10 points to you. That's a very valuable points for you. And now we will move on to our next question. That's a direct one for Shaurya. This was, of course, the Maluti temples. Shaurya, your direct visual coming up now. What you have to do is identify this Rishi from mythology.
I guess he's Vedas.
Not Vedas. Passing on to Yash.
Is it Vishwamitra?
Not Vishwamitra. Now we'll pass on to our next contestant. That is Satvik. Satvik, what is the answer?
Vemam, like this. Bodhi Verman.
Bodhi Dharma. Okay. No, not anything with
The vermin. I said Bodhi vermin.
Oh, no, nothing like that. That's the wrong answer. We'll move to Aryan. Aryan, what's the
Sir,
answer?
is it Rishi Kripacharya?
Not Tripacharya. We'll move on to Jasmine.
Sir, I don't have any idea about it.
Okay. We'll pass on to Aditya.
So is it
Yes, Aditya.
Sage Vashishta?
Not Vashish. All good tries, but no one gets any points for this one. The answer is Rishi Valmiki. So Valmiki means born of an anthill. He did such severe penance that almost an anthill grew around him. And then, of course, he was blessed. And then, of course, he composed the Ramayana. So Valmiki is the answer I was looking for. No one gets any points for this one. We'll move on to the next question. And that's a direct visual for Yash. Yash, your visual is coming up on screen now. Okay, Yash, your question is, this is a memorial to which scholar and traveler?
Is it Laughing Buddha?
Not Laughing Buddha. That's not the right answer. We'll move on to Satvik.
Uh, I guess Zhuangzhang.
Yes, Guangzhou is indeed correct. Well done, Satvik. Another great 10-pointer for you. Very, very well done. And the next direct question is coming your way, Satvik. Satvik, your visual coming up on screen now. Okay, your question is, this is the official flag or logo of a particular edition of the Olympics. Which Indian participant finished fourth in the 400-meter hurdles event of this Olympics? So this is the logo or flag of a particular edition of the Olympics. Your question is, which Indian participant finished fourth in the 400-meter hurdles event of this edition of the Olympics?
I guess Milkha Singh.
Not Milkha Singh. And now we'll have to pass to our next participant. That is Aryan.
Sir, I think it must be a Paralympic athlete, but I don't have any idea about that athlete. So I'm passing.
Okay. Passing on to our next contestant, that is Jasmine.
Sir, I would like to pass.
Okay, Jasmine is passing also. Now moving on to our next participant, that is Aditya.
Sir, same here. I would like to pass as well.
Okay, Aditya also passing. Now we will move to Shaurya.
I think PT Usha 1984.
Yes, PT Usha 1984 is indeed the correct answer. She finished fourth in the 400-meter hurdles and missed out on the bronze medal by a whisker. So well done, Shaurya. You get 10 points. And now we are set for our next question. And that is going to be a direct visual for Aryan. Aryan, your question is going to come up on screen now. So Aryan, you have to tell me, this particular stamp is a tribute to which famous personality?
So I like to pass it.
Okay, we'll pass to Jasmine.
Sir, I'll also like to pass.
Jasmine also passing. Now we'll move on to our next contestant, that is Aditya.
I would also like to pass.
Okay, Aditya also passing. We'll move on to our next contestant, that is Shaurya.
I would like to guess Ramdhari Singh Dinkar because question before.
Okay, he guesses Ramdhari Dinkar, and you're right. Well done. 10 points for you. Fantastic. Ramdhari Dinkar, the famous writer, is indeed correct. Very well done, Shaurya. And now we'll have the last question of this round, which is a direct question to Jasmine. Jasmine, your visual is coming up on screen now. Okay, Jasmine, simple question for you. Just name this animal that is the state animal of a particular North Indian state.
So leopard. Is it leopard?
You have to be more specific. There are lots of different types of leopard. So
Exact breed. I think I could guess it that it's a leopard. I think, but I think that I don't know the exact breed of it.
okay, so have to pass. You can't give you points for just leopard. We'll move on to Aditya.
It's a snow leopard.
Yes, Aditya, you open your account. It's the snow leopard, the state animal of Himachal Pradesh. So well done, Aditya. 10 points for you. With that, we come to the end of an exciting Jamshedpur Cluster Final here at Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021. All right, with that, we come to the end of the Jamshedpur Cluster Final, and our final scores are as following. Shaurya scores a brilliant 85 points, leading from start to finish. So fantastic performance, Shaurya. You win the Jamshedpur Cluster Final and move into our national quarterfinals. Congratulations. And also following and qualifying for the national quarterfinals in second spot is Satvik. Satvik, brilliant performance. You get 60 points and you also move into our national quarterfinals. And on joint third spot, we have Jasmine and Yash, both of whom scored 15 points. And at joint fifth spot, we have Aryan and Aditya, both scored 10 points. The Jamshedpur Cluster Final of the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021 saw Shaurya and Satvik go ahead at the start with some quality answers. But it was Shaurya who held his nerve at the end and won with a whopping score of 85 points. But Satvik also qualified for our national quarterfinals and came second with 60 points. But Yash and Jasmine, Aditya and Aryan also gave some very nice answers. So very well done to all of you. We will see Satvik and we'll see Shaurya in our national quarterfinals. And we'll see you at the next episode of the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2021 with another cluster final. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay happy, stay curious. Goodbye from the entire team of CHQ 2021.